Hello Taurus, hope you guys are keeping well. We're going to get you a general message today, see what comes out for you. Please only take what resonates and just leave the rest behind, okay? And with all that being said, we're going to try and get you some advice at the end of this as well, using some oracle messages. So I've already pre-shuffled all the cards that I'll be using, all the decks that I'll be using today. So Taurus, what you need to know. Oh my goodness, Aries got this yesterday. New beginnings. Okay, you have a new venture, a new adventure, I should say, is what it's feeling like. Oh, this isn't even on camera. Hold on, guys. Let's see if I can lift that up a bit. Okay. Whatever. All right, so we've got new beginnings. Bottom of the deck, we've got career. So you could be taking on a new beginning in a career setting. On the other side, we've got lighten your load. Yeah, Taurus. So there's something here about needing to maybe find a new career that's going to be more aligned with your wants, your desires, to maybe lighten your load, have a less hectic work schedule, something like this. Could be somebody taking a casual position, part-time position, maybe from a full-time position, depending on your situation. It's not going to resonate for everybody, but there's something about lightening your load. So there is a new beginning coming in for you, okay? So Taurus, let's see what comes out with the love oracle cards here. Wow, crossroads, direction. So there's definitely something, this is like a Two of Swords energy for me. There's definitely a choice that needs to be made in regards to which direction you want to go in. And I feel like this is going to be a difficult decision. It's almost like you're at a stalemate right now, really trying to weigh the pros and cons of, you know, if you do lighten your load, is it going to maybe leave you financially burdened? Let's see what's at the bottom. Wow, you're looking for peace, Taurus. This is something that I feel like, wow, breakup forever, endings. Yeah, you're closing something out here, something that no longer aligns with your spirit, aligns with your desires. There's something that, and it could be a marriage, it doesn't have to be work. I mean, career is showing up here, but there's something to do with lightening your load may allow you to focus on your career more, or have a new beginning in a different career. Something that could indicate that here. This is interesting. Sorry, let's see. I just want to kind of line this up a little bit better. Let's see. Make sure that everything stays on camera so you guys can get the full scope of your reading here. Okay. So we've got breakup, endings. Well, we're going to put it the way it came in. So we've got the crossroads, we've got peace, and we have breakup. I feel like this choice is very difficult for you. It's not going to be an easy choice. It's not going to be an easy decision, but I feel like this is going to bring you peace ultimately, and that's what you're looking for. There's something that you've been carrying very, very heavily. Lightening your load could be whether it's in regards to letting go of this breakup or whatever's come to an end. Maybe it's a job or a career path that just feels like it's been so heavy to carry. It's not something you feel aligned with. We're going to see what the tarot says here, Taurus. So only take this if it resonates, as I mentioned before, okay? All right, Taurus, let's see your first card. Queen of Wands, fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's something here about you really building up yourself back again to, it's like that creative spark, that creative energy has kind of zapped you again. Some sort of zest for life is basically coming back into your energy here. You're showing up with a lot of confidence. You're showing up as somebody determined, somebody who's setting a new goal for themselves. And you may have a partner or somebody here that's going to be supporting you. Could be another fire sign. It's just an energy of having support of others, having support in this ending that you're facing, this new chapter that you're starting. Let's get more. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. So this is something that you've been feeling trapped in, whether it's a marriage, whether it's a job, a career, a home. Something is leaving you constantly sacrificing yourself, not seeing the truth about a situation, not allowing yourself to really see the reality that you've been living. So there's some sort of self-imposed prison that you put yourself in, sacrificing for maybe people you love, or just because maybe of a better paycheck or something like that. There's something here that really is encouraging you to make that firm choice in confidence. Okay, don't second guess what your heart is telling you. Yeah, Five of Swords. It could cause a little bit of conflict with others. It could be something that you're internally battling. Again, this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The swords are our thoughts, our communication style, things that we want to express, or again, this could just be you fighting with yourself internally in your mind about which road to take. I feel like you've broke free from this self-imposed prison. You've realized that you're no longer going to stay trapped into something that leaves you feeling very limited in your freedom, and also something that makes you feel very weighed down. This bird can't fly. This bird is literally trapped. So the wings are totally wrapped up in red ribbon here. So there's something about you feeling trapped, like you can't fly. But the Queen of Wands is telling you here to expand those wings, put out whatever it is that you want to go after, and build up that confidence and allow yourself to have that excitement for something new here. Five of Wands, you could be, again, like I said, back and forth in your mind, really fighting yourself about which direction to go in. I feel like you need to trust your intuition on this choice that you're going to be making. This could be people around you having negative opinions, having maybe just even fighting with you to say, you know, that's a reckless decision, or that's a big step. Do you know, second guessing your ideas. And I feel like you need to tune this out. Okay. Wow. Okay, we've got the Four of Swords. Exactly what I just said. Lots of thoughts, you guys. So the Four of Swords, this is you tuning people out. Whatever people are saying to you, it goes from the 5 to the 4. You need to sit in some contemplation here on your own. Take some time to rest, heal, recover from something that somebody said, or some sort of disagreement, whatever you freed yourself from. I feel like it was a losing battle here with other people involved. This is you taking a time out, really reflecting on the things that were said, the opinions of others, and you're also really trying to look within. You could be praying a lot at this time, or just looking for answers. It's like you feel like you know whatever choice you make with this sword that you're sleeping on top of. I don't know if you can see that. You have a sword, which is your thoughts, right under your head while you're taking a rest. Those 3 swords represent heartbreak. It represents pain and suffering. And I feel like it's almost like you know whatever choice you're going to make, Taurus, those swords are going to pierce. Okay, it's going to hit. The 3 of Swords will hit. And I feel like you have people that you're thinking about. You're trying to keep these people in mind. Maybe whatever choice you're making is going to affect these people. Let's see what else. Wow, 10 of Cups, Pisces energy. Whatever decision you're making, it does affect maybe a family, a home, a marriage, but it also affects your emotional fulfillment, the stability of your emotions. This is something that when you do make this choice, following the Queen of Wands' energy and ambition and desires, true desires, you're going to have an emotional outpouring of abundance, and it's going to be for the betterment of those involved in your life. So Taurus, this is what's going to bring you peace. When you follow your intuition with the Queen of Wands, not second guessing yourself, like I said, confidently making that decision to go after this new direction, your intuition is going to tell you which road to take, okay? This is something that's going to bring you peace, happiness, harmony, emotional fulfillment. Look at that. The Sun, Leo energy, absolute freedom. This is absolute freedom, peace, clarity. You can see the horse is just so calm, so tranquil, and the sun is blaring with this warm energy. The sunflowers are growing in abundance here. So there's something that you're freeing yourself from, that 8 of Swords, that negative thinking, the limited beliefs, not allowing yourself to fly out of this cage that essentially you may have built, you know, for yourself. Freeing yourself from that, seeing the truth about your new beginning that you want, seeing the truth about kind of like the things that you've been living have not brought you peace. They've brought you endings. They've brought you heavy loads, confusion. Queen of Cups. Look at the love that you're giving yourself here. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So Taurus, this is advising you here. You need to get into the Queen of Cups energy where you're going to be making decisions from your heart, okay? Not so much, you know, with the mind, with the swords. You have done a lot of reflecting, a lot of thinking. The Queen of Cups is telling you to put that loving energy into yourself, honor your wishes, honor your desires, follow the emotions. Look at all the water in this card. You have deep emotion for wanting to go down this new path, to find tranquility and peace. And when you do make a decision in confidence with the Queen of Wands to go after some sort of new endeavor, it's going to bring you so much self-love, self-joy, peace, and tranquility. And I feel like you're going to be very admired for this because you followed your heart. You followed your desires and ambitions, the things that really drive you. Wheel of Fortune, baby. This is all in divine timing. This is fixed energy. So we've got Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, your energy is here, and Scorpio. So this is talking about a successful completion. You've made a decision, you've healed, you've thought long and hard about it. Okay, you've entrapped yourself in something for a very long time. The Wheel of Fortune is like a cycle that you may have been repeating over and over again, but the Wheel of Fortune is showing up here to tell you that this is something that's divinely timed. It's your destiny. It's something that is pulling on your heartstrings, and you need to allow this Wheel of Fortune to turn in your favor. Okay, so enough of the reflecting, enough of the thinking and you know, the consequences of a decision, of going down a different direction, accepting this new beginning, allowing peace to hit your life when this ending comes in and lightens your load. If it's a new opportunity in career, go for it. If it's a new opportunity in just an entrepreneurial idea, go for it. Look at that. We've got the 10 of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So many swords in your energy here. You feel like you may be betraying somebody, or you may be putting an end to some sort of betrayal, somebody who may have betrayed you. The 10 of Swords are pierced in this crow's back, and it's essentially an ending. It's a very painful ending, something that hurts very deeply, but you are in recovery mode here, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune is going to spin that wheel to allow you to lift back up again. Look at that. As I say that with the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is one of the faster moving cards in the tarot deck, okay? This is talking about taking action. Once you have this idea, the wands represent our passions and desires, and sometimes career too, right? But it could be relationship, it could be anything you feel passionate about, that you feel fired up about. And all these wands, they're flying very, very quickly. And the crow is also flying with them. So there's this energy of being sure about this new idea and just making sure you go for it, not allowing those arrows or whatever you want to call it to miss. It's like you're throwing something out into the universe after a very difficult period. Okay, look at that. What's behind that? Oh my gosh, the 9 of Wands. You're not giving up on yourself here. This is something that feels very burdensome, okay? Whatever road you've been down, it's been a heavy load. It's something that with the 9 of Wands, Sagittarius energy, you feel very exhausted, depleted. Like somehow, some way you get some sort of inspiration. Somebody could be uplifting you with a message, an offer in your new direction. Something is going to really excite you here, and it could involve travel. It doesn't have to. That could be the case for some of you. Let's get just one card here for a potential outcome. I want to see a little bit more about this. But you need to allow this Wheel of Fortune to do its thing. Okay, it's all about divine timing. Although you also need to be in favor of allowing this Wheel of Fortune to move, right? You can't be resistant to it. Otherwise, you know, you'll just be in this karmic loop of things repeating, self-sacrificing, not seeing the truth about a reality that you've been living. The Magician, you guys, card number 1, starting all over again. Okay, this is something that you've manifested for yourself. Inside your heart, you knew there was some new direction that you wanted to go down, whatever it is, okay? Could be work, like I said, could be love, whatever it is. You have every single element here supporting you in this Magician energy. You have the emotional intelligence, you have the ambition, the creative desires, the creative spark. You have the mental clarity that you've been looking for, and you have the resources to get something off the ground here. So don't resist this Wheel of Fortune. Don't resist this new beginning, this crossroad energy that you may feel very stuck at in this time. It's going to maybe hurt somebody around you or maybe cause some sort of conflict, but you need to put yourself first. That's what I'm getting. The Magician. You need to make your dreams a reality. Two of Wands. And who will support you will support you. You may even have one other person that's going to help you make this choice at the crossroads. It doesn't have to be the case, but the Two of Wands talks about expansion. Again, those wands representing our creative desires, and the world is you know, at the top of those wands. So you could have somebody really helping you, supporting you, encouraging you to go after this. If not, it's just you relying on yourself to make a really great decision to either travel or just go after some sort of new plan that you want to go down. Ace of Cups. OMG. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We've got the Magician is air energy too. The Ace of Cups, you guys. This is an overwhelming amount of love. You're going to be feeling so abundant in love, overwhelmed. Like I said, this is like tears of joy. So something's going to feel very emotionally fulfilling for you. You've got the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups. This is absolute amazing amount of return of love. Love for yourself and just love with a family, whatever it is. It's going to feel so good, you guys. I really can't say anything else. It's so beautiful, this message. Whoever needed to see this today, I hope you get to see this. Okay, let's get you some quick advice. We're just gonna, I'm gonna shuffle on the side because I don't want to ruin the spread. This is such a beautiful reading, Taurus. I hope that it resonates for you. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know that it connected with you in some way. All right, so Taurus, let's see what you need to know. What is the message for Taurus, please? Message for advice for Taurus. And whenever you stumble upon this video, may be relevant to you at that time. Okay, so even if this is like a week old when you see it or a month old, just know that there may be a message here for you. Whatever you wish. When you lessen the importance of problems and suffering, life will swing back into balance. Stop the struggle and feel peace. OMG, we have the peace card right there. The world responds to you. Okay, so whatever you wish, whatever the Queen of Wands has been desiring, that's what you're going to be receiving. Bottom of the deck, the door is open. Look at that. And we've got like this beautiful doorway with the New Beginnings card. This doorway, I don't know if you can really see it. Let me see if I can pull it up here. There's like this beautiful doorway that opens up to this really lush environment, landscape. The door is open. Pure intention can open doors in the universe and make the impossible possible. Believe deeply in goodness and watch the magic happen. There's that Magician, you guys. Let's see. You decide. When you give yourself freely, when you give of yourself freely, you expand your energy. If you only give to get, it will feel like a burden or drain. Be genuine and give from your heart. And we have inner strength. Don't lose yourself in things you can't change. Focus on the things you can change. Your attitude, mindset, and energy. You've got everything you need. Okay? So, Taurus, that was an absolute beautiful reading. I hope that that resonated for you in some way and that it could have helped you. If you do like that, I will hope to see a thumbs up and maybe a blue heart in the comments. Thanks, guys.